entrepreneur. In this module, you will learn about various competencies of an entrepreneur. Introduction. To become a successful entrepreneur, one must possess the entrepreneurial values and attitudes. A rising entrepreneur must have some requisite competencies before starting a new venture. These necessary competencies will help establish a strong enterprise. Competency is a set of defined behaviors that provides a structured guide enabling the identification, evaluation, and development of the behaviors in an individual. Entrepreneurial competencies can be classified under the following categories: entrepreneurial competencies, initiative, creativity and innovation, risk-taking and risk management, problem-solving, leadership, persistence, quality performance, information seeking, systematic planning, persuasion and influencing others, enterprise launching competencies, enterprise management competencies. First is entrepreneurial competencies. There are certain competencies an entrepreneur should possess which will help him or her perform the role of a business person. The behavior and skills projected during a task by an individual are called competencies. Some traits remain dormant, hence they should be identified, improved, and polished with time, while others are attained through various training and development. Initiative. The primary competency required by an entrepreneur is to take the initiative. One must be able to take initiatives and decisions to lead a group towards the goal. Entrepreneurs can do so only when they are keen observers of the changes occurring and trends around them. They should be aware of the consumer requirements, dynamic commercial trends, and product types. Once they decide to take an initiative, the speed with which they work is of much more importance. Creativity and innovation. The ability to think creatively and innovatively is another trait possessed by some individuals. They meet the demands and challenges of a situation with their innovative ideas. They use their creativity to turn the demand and utility of a product into wealth. Innovative ideas like changing the packaging of the product can display one's creativity. Let us now talk about the most crucial stage of entrepreneurial competencies, risk management and risk-taking. These are skills which can only be explored by entering into zones of uncertainty. There are various potential challenges encountered by an entrepreneur in situations when a product is launched into the market. The demand and supply of the product, the availability of resources used for making the product, the likeness of the product design, and the services rendered, etc. In all such situations, the entrepreneurs must practice risk-taking in various areas of entrepreneurial functions. Consider the example of Dhirubhai Ambani when he faced a cash crisis in 1977. He risked his shares to the public even when people rarely knew about the share market. Problem solving. When an entrepreneur has learned to deal with risks, he or she must find alternative ways of problem solving. In a new venture, there are many risks and difficulties which appear on the path of success. An entrepreneur should calculate the risks and build up multiple strategies to approach a certain problem or generate new ideas. He or she should be aware that there are many alternative solutions to a problem. The example of industrialist Ratan Tata shows us how an entrepreneur should continue to receive funds despite cash crunches. He shifted the manufacturing plant of nano cars from Singur to Sanand because he encountered unexpected complexities. Leadership. Apart from the qualities we have learned so far, an entrepreneur should also possess qualities of leadership. A good leader works with his or her team and leads them towards a common goal. He or she must instill confidence and trust in the team so that maximum cooperation can be achieved. It is the vision, the mental strength, business intelligence, effective communication of the leader which delivers a company from downfall and takes it to the heights of success. Persistence. Willingness to achieve is next to hard work for success. An entrepreneur should find his or her business from the needs of the market. One should be determined in the face of adversity. The inevitable bumps should not break his or her perseverance. One such example of an entrepreneur is Mahima Mehra. Her product, Hathi Chhap, used elephant dung to make handmade paper. Many other materials were experimented on before the launch of this product. Another such example is mixers, which are now an essential part of every kitchen. It did not have any market demand when introduced. Quality performance. The factor that enables an entrepreneur to survive in the market is the quality of his or her product. An entrepreneur must keep up to the standards and should be concerned about the quality of his or her work. Certain basic competencies, like comparing the quality of the product to the market standards, should be possessed by the entrepreneur. The growth of Apple and iPod is due to their better quality over others. Steve Jobs and his company are known for best quality products. Information seeking. An entrepreneur is judged by his or her decision-making skills. To take a certain decision, we need information at every point of enterprise management. A successful entrepreneur should gather quality and abundant information to make a certain decision. His or her decision leads the enterprise into success or failure. We are going to understand how systematic planning is necessary to run an enterprise. We all agree to the fact that there is only limited amount of time, money, and manpower. An entrepreneur puts his or her energy and finance to build an enterprise, so he or she should develop a detailed plan report beforehand and use his or her resources wisely. Persuasion and influencing others. Like a match is never won by a single person, so is an enterprise is not built by a single entrepreneur. It takes teamwork to establish a new venture. At every stage of work, an entrepreneur is expected to influence and motivate his or her environment. He or she should motivate his or her co-workers and suppliers to create better products and organize efficient buying and selling services. Publicizing the features of the products and services and highlighting their technological factors can help the enterprise to manufacture high-quality goods and render better services. Enterprise launching competencies. Very few people can identify the opportunities present around them. Successful people find different ways to earn money rather than traditional ways. An entrepreneur should be able to make efficient use of resources which are present in the society but remain unseen. Enterprise management competencies. Whatever be the size of the enterprise, it requires the same management effort. Management functions such as production, marketing, finance are pivotal functions of an entrepreneur. The result of these functions determines the sustenance of an enterprise. In this module, you have learned competency is a set of defined behaviors that provides a structured guide enabling the identification, evaluation, and development of the behaviors in an individual. A rising entrepreneur must have some requisite competencies before starting a new venture. These necessary competencies will help establish a strong enterprise. Entrepreneurial competencies can be classified under the following categories: entrepreneurial competencies, initiative, creativity and innovation, risk management and risk taking, problem solving, leadership, persistence, quality performance, information seeking, systematic planning, persuasion and influencing others, enterprise launching competencies, enterprise management competencies,